one of the things that had me really looking, because first of all, I want to say rest in peace to the young lady that lost her life.
Exactly.
During this whole ordeal, rest in peace and prayers to her and her, to her family and going through this. But it was a lot of stuff that was just real suspect to me, Eiht, about this, because I said it didn't make sense. I said, people usually lead together when they come together, especially a couple. And, come to find out now, allegedly, there was some pimping and some possible prostitution going on. So now the picture is a little more clear. It ain't as hazy.
Yeah, when you get one side of the story, or you really don't have any, in-depth to what happened.
All right, here we go right here. Hold on one second. Lurch, let me ask you something, man. You came out here from Texas, and I know they do have a lot of banging in Dallas in specific and Houston. So, and it ain't no joke out there. Them cats serious about what it is that they do. So you out here and you making music. All these cats infiltrated your circle, man. Has there ever been any body trying to reopen the investigation?
Nah, ain't nobody got at me at all. But, it wasn't like they didn't have to infiltrate because, like I said, like Tupac came out here from New York. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and we always looked up to California. As far as in the hood, all I ever bumped was West Coast. So it's like when I came back out here, I've been back and forth my whole life, too, to the Bay Area, to Vallejo. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I came out here and got on, what's up, big bro, Mac Mall? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no infiltration because I wanted to with everybody. I wanted to put everybody on. I wanted the West to be the best, and then we was into it with the East Coast and all that. I wanted the West to win. Hey, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no infiltration, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no loyalty either.
Yeah, for sure. And I wanted to ask you something, man, because like you said, you don't have no memory of the events that happened. So you wake up the next day. How are you feeling? Are you in shock or panic? Like, what's going on in your mind?
So it took me about a week to come to consciousness because they had me so drugged. And when I came to consciousness, I was all swole up and beat up with guards in front of the door in the rubber room talking about cannibal motherfucker. And I didn't even know what they was talking about. And I look in the mirror and I'm all swole. So when I came to, I was broken up. I didn't know what happened. And I had a lawyer visit from my business partner, Milton Grimes. And he was like, you killed Tanisha. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who is Tanisha? I didn't know her real name. Her name, we called her Pocahontas. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know her real name. I'm like, what you talking about? And even he know I didn't know because he had to come pull me out, But, yeah, I didn't even know what had happened. The cops had beat me up and, they called my name over the loudspeaker, the first memory. Mm-hmm. And I had been in jail a couple of weeks, and I was in the Twin Towers in a psych ward room, butt naked, and I was swole and everything. And then they like, lawyer visit. I'm like, what the hell? I'm sore. Like, what's going on? My first recollection, consciousness. And the guards was at my door laughing and giggling. Cannibal motherfucker, he stinks. Smirkers. And they were all Mexican and white. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know what was going on. I'm like, what the hell? And me, I'm a complex. I'm from Texas. Man, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? And then, here come the games. Here come the games. Oh, you getting a treat.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, because with a crime like that, that allegedly took place, that happened, they looking at you some kind of way and they feeling some kind of way. Did you have any issues with some of the other inmates when you first came in?
Well, my lawyer literally just, once I came to, he said, you all right in here? When I came to that first visit and I'm swole, I'm just like, hell no, you see me? And he's like, well, I'm going to get you pulled out to the main line. So now I'm thinking he was trying to get me killed. So when they pulled me out to the main line, they put me in April 13, 36-3800 state module. We all got red bands, capital murders. And the East Coasters had just robbed the Mexican mafia for 100 to 300 birds. So they had a green light on all blacks. They put me in April 13 with the Mexican shot callers. LAPD tried to feed me to them.
Oh, man.
So actually, in the Bloods didn't do nothing because the politic out on me. Some East Coasters, my nigga Tiny Steiner, 6-packs. Walked up to my door and had a knife in the sock, like, you all right, cuz? I'm like, yeah. They like, nah, you all right, nigga. We into it with these Mexicans. I ain't never been in prison or nothing in Cali. I'm from Texas. And in Texas, we TS. We roll with the Mexicans. And I didn't know nothing about all this shit was going on. They literally fed me to them, put me in a cell with all Mexicans with the Mexican shot caller. So he was finna get famous for killing the cannibal rapper. Nigga, or whatever. I don't know how they look at it. You know, I ain't trying to be smirkish, but I don't have no feelings for none of that now because I've been going through all this pain.
Right.
So don't judge it like that. I hope not. But I'm the one that been going through the pain.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, and he gave me the burner, like, watch out. So the Mexican shot caller, though, on God. I'm in the cell, you know, and I take a leak, and he said, you got some piss on the toilet. And he looking for a reason. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, because I'm from Texas. I was very respectful. And he just shaking his head. No. Something ain't right. So about 2-3 days in, the homie from East Coast like, cuz, we finna move you down here with us. We got to get you out of there, nigga. It's war, and we was on lockdown. But I'm locked in the cell with all the Mexicans. April 13, police can't even hear my screams. Fed me to them. Mexican mafia. So he like seeking them like, cuz, we gonna move you down here with us. I'm like, blood, this lane's up. I'm like, tripping. I'm gonna stay with the Mexicans because all y'all are Crips. It's buds. You know, I'm from Texas, though.
Exactly.
Naive as hell. So, you know, the Mexican shot caller, though, every time he looking for a reason, you know, and I'll be like, yes, sir, no, sir. And then finally, they call him for the chain. He finna go to we all got capital murder, so his life wouldn't have changed if they would have killed him. He already was finna got life.
Exactly.
That's
so
real
finally,
shit.
he like, say, Holmes, don't you ever change, Lurch. And I'm like, what you talking about, blood? What you talking about, OG? He say, man, something ain't right. This don't add up. You're not, they made it like you was a monster, man, and you the most respectful, you know, young man, like, where you from? I'm like, this Lane's. He's like, nah, where you from? I'm from Texas. He said, don't you never change, Holmes. We was gonna kill you.
So you
But
got
nah, it ain't adding up.
So you got a pass just from being respectful.
He's like, it ain't adding up. I know a monster. And you're not the monster that they saying you are.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.